as we go forward and we try to understand the broken pieces of our lives, it doesn't matter if we've been following Christ for a long time or a short time. No matter what, there's always somehow broken pieces of our lives. We lose loved ones, we get sick, financial problems and everything happen. But this is the beauty of it, that God is a master blacksmith.
Amen.
He's a master blacksmith. In other words, he gets, like a blacksmith will get, scraps of metal, and he'll put it in a case.
Amen.
And what he'll do, he'll put it in the fire. All those scraps represent parts of our lives. It always represents something that happens. Like I said before, we lose a loved one. We end up in a bad relationship. Or one of our family members doesn't want to talk to us anymore, and it hurts us. And that's a piece of scrap metal right there. But God, being the master forger and blacksmith, puts it all together, and then he puts us in the fire. Now, that's where it's uncomfortable. He puts us on the fire, and we start getting really uncomfortable. But the beauty is this: all those pieces, they start to mend together.
That's right.
He brings them back, puts us in the fire, and all of the pieces start to come back. Now, there's one thing you got to understand. God does not leave you there. You may think he's leaving you there. You may think, how in the world all this heat, all these problems coming? But God is right there watching, controlling the temperature in order to bind those pieces that were broken together.
Yes.
And bringing it down back. And then he pulls us out of the fire. The blacksmith pulls it out at the perfect timing. And we all know that God's timing is perfect. We can be kicking, we can be screaming, get me out of this fire, Lord. But God is, I've heard people say, where are you? I don't feel him. He's not around me. But guess what? He's around you, and he's sitting there watching for the perfect time to take you out. Pulls you out of the fire. You're glowing, but not as much. If you guys ever